Let's talk wedding industry. It's dead. What is the state of the wedding industry in 2025? It's dead. I'm pretty sure it died. Let's talk about the wedding industry in 2025. What are the trends, what's going on, and how exactly is it going? Well, for starters, it looks like the wedding industry is slowly dying down, and that is honestly the truth. A lot of vendors, from when I've been speaking to them, have been saying that they're a little slow this year. And the reason being is that a lot of people are kind of like playing the economy. They're trying to see how things are. I mean, the cost of eggs is pretty much the cost of a house now. And only that, a lot of people aren't doing good in the job market, and things aren't just feeling too confident. And when confidence is low, people generally don't get married. So a lot of people in 2025 are being a little bit more cautious and holding off until maybe 2026 or 2027. But also the reality is that a lot of people are trying to save their money, because also houses are the cost of buildings? I don't know. They're just expensive. But the reality is people want to buy a home and they want to be able to afford a home, and weddings are pretty expensive. So a lot of people now are actually eloping, which, honestly, I love a good elopement. You go get married at the courthouse, have a nice dinner somewhere, do a photo shoot. It's fun, it's cool, and it's very easy, and people are having a good time with it. But the days of big, lavish weddings are slowly starting to die down. It's not necessarily, like I said, a bad thing, but it's something to look out for. Now let's talk a little bit about the 2025 wedding trends. One of those trends happens to be content creation. Now I know 2024 and a little bit of 2023 had content creation and content creators coming along to weddings, but now it's become something really, really big. They work alongside photo and video now, and as a photographer slash videographer, I kind of know a little bit about that. So essentially what they're there for is to capture behind the scenes content. Now I myself carry my assistant with me, well, not physically carry, but I have one, and they carry a camera with them that records all the behind the scenes content, so it's kind of included in my package. But it's kind of like a thing where people really wanted to see the behind the scenes of everything that's going on, because for me and my team that does the real live photo and video stuff, we're going to focus on making a story for you based on your day. They're just going to focus on capturing whatever's happening for you, and you get all those clips and you can do whatever you want with those clips. So content creation is a really big thing in 2025. The next trend we have is themed weddings. That's right, you heard me correct. Themed, like Star Wars or Harry Potter, Alice in Wonderland, wedding. But yeah, themed weddings are becoming more and more popular. Now, these are more targeted towards people who are deciding to have a smaller wedding, usually like a backyard style wedding. They prefer to kind of do it up by having a theme, which is a pretty cool idea to kind of make things look different. But when it comes to the bigger wedding venues and things like that, they're doing more of like a high-end theme, kind of like, a Great Gatsby or whatever you kids are watching nowadays. But they're doing themed weddings so that way it kind of stands out from the crowd, and they don't want to just maybe look like everybody else, which is, again, a very cool idea, a great way to kind of personalize things. So themed weddings is the start of 2025 trends. The next trends that we're seeing for 2025 is saying goodbye to big bridal parties. That is correct. So no more having 35, 40 people gathered next to you, all using the bathroom at the same time and disappearing when it's time to do group photos and causing issues because they're drunk or anyway, no more giant bridal parties. Couples are now foregoing bridal parties altogether, so that way they don't have to worry about hurting anybody's feelings, and also making sure that people just have a good time, and rather than focusing on getting the right colored dress or making sure your suit fits fine, it's a whole big thing, and they're just getting rid of it altogether. On top of that, Couples are now getting rid of also the bouquet toss and the garter grab. Those things are the things of the past. Get them out of here. Don't even want to see them anymore. That's right. Nobody even wants to do that anymore. And then lastly is the cake cutting. People are now choosing to do private cake cuttings instead of getting everybody all together, making an announcement from the DJ, taking time from the day and cutting it. More and more couples are just choosing to do it right before the entrances and just saving the time and just making it a cute moment for themselves. The last big trend, though, which I am not a fan of, is the last dance, which is essentially everybody gets kicked out of the wedding hall and takes their time getting out, and the couple then just dances by themselves at the last dance. Now, I understand. It's a cute little moment that you share with your significant other at the end of the night. You're taking it all in that, you guys just got married. I love it, but I also hate it because you're kicking everybody out. You're forcing everybody to get the heck out of that venue so that you have time to be able to dance, so that the DJ can leave on time, the photographers and videographers can leave on time, and everybody's just feeling rushed, except for the two of you. The two of you guys are pretty happy at this point. But regardless, I am not a big fan of it, but that is the main trend for 2025. And lastly, the last biggest trend of 2025 is paying your photographer whatever they ask for. That is right, guys. Whatever the photographer wants. They want $1 million, $2 million, $5 million. You're paying it. And that is like the biggest and the best trend of 2025. I'm joking. Or am I? But no. In all seriousness, what I said before, those were the trends of 2025, and I'm sure there's going to be more things that pop up as we go along and things that go on throughout the years. But those are the biggest ones. Thank you so much for joining us. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.